I was on Preston's team, like he mentioned, for my first 2 years at Microsoft. And just about 6 months ago, I transferred over to the Minecraft Education Edition team in Redmond. So I'm super excited to talk to you guys today about Minecraft deployment, support options, PD for educators, and just kind of go over what Minecraft's all about and how you guys could get started using it if you own licenses today. So I am our customer experience manager. I work with customers who own Minecraft through their M365 licensing deals or a standalone SKU for Minecraft and help them strategize and figure out best ways to deploy it, provide them with professional development, and just kind of collect a ton of feedback from customers about what's working in Minecraft, what's not working both in-game and maybe other educator resources like curriculum and content and things like that. And I also have my manager, Allison, with me. I'm going to let her say hello over video. Hi. We're hanging out in our agent conference room, as you can see here. So yeah, we might have some additional questions for you guys actually at the end as we're thinking through some new product updates and stuff like that. And if anyone has any questions or feedback or comments through anything, please come off mute or post them in the chat. I want this to be as interactive as possible, and I'll pause every so often and make sure we are fielding the questions if there are any in the chat box. So I'm going to share my screen. We're going to do a little bit of a walkthrough of a little PowerPoint deck I created. I hate PowerPoint. Preston hates PowerPoint too. We don't like usually showing it. I would have loved to demo Minecraft for you guys today, but I knew the lag just on my computer on the Teams would have been too bad. So I guess to start, let's go over, what is Minecraft? I'm interested to know how many people on this call have no idea what Minecraft is. I was actually at a training with a customer in Florida a few weeks ago, and she came into the training and she was like, I don't even know what Minecraft is. I don't know if it's a shooting game or what is it, but it's a game all about breaking and placing blocks. And that's really all it is. There's no end game. There's no like crazy dragon in level 62 that you have to beat to win a prize. It's all about creating whatever your heart desires. And if you've never seen some of the creations or worlds that our content creators build in Minecraft, it's pretty incredible. And we'll show you some of those and some stuff we have on our website today. But then what we're talking about and the team we are a part of is Minecraft Education Edition. So when Microsoft bought Minecraft from Mojang, we created then our new Minecraft Education Edition product, kind of stemming from the old Minecraft EDU, if any of you guys have ever used that. And since we launched M365 last October, I don't know what the updated number is, but it's over 100 million licenses that are now available for education customers through M365, A3, and an A5, which is pretty incredible. Another fun fact about Minecraft, it is like the #2 best-selling video game in the history of the world. And if anyone wants to guess what the #1 is, in the chat or not, it's Tetris. So it's pretty cool that Minecraft is the second. It's like over 150 million subscriptions of Minecraft. It's pretty cool. So what about Minecraft Education Edition? Why does it matter, and why should school leaders, IT leaders, instructional technology leaders care about it? So we like to talk about this thing called game-based learning. If you guys don't know what game-based learning is, pretty much it's using aspects of a game to enhance learning experiences and increase student engagement. So we'll post this deck in the team so everyone can see it, but I would encourage everyone to watch this 10-minute YouTube video that I posted the link to here, and I'll post it in the straight up link to the YouTube in the team as well. But this is a teacher that our team actually hasn't worked with. She's from a district in California, and she had an idea to turn her history textbook into something more realistic and more lifelike that you can walk through. And she actually had her students create pieces of ancient China in Minecraft to kind of take them out of that typical textbook experience. She talks about how a lot of the students that don't normally thrive in normal classroom environments actually came out of their comfort zones, and they were able to communicate and collaborate and actually participate in that classroom activity better than they ever had before. And she also talks about students that were hesitant to do this project in Minecraft and kind of their transformation information, and she shows what they built at the end of it as well. So I highly encourage you all to take a look at this video. It's nothing our team has put together. This educator just posted it on YouTube and our team found it, and it's pretty incredible. Minecraft brings real learning outcomes. We have so many lessons aligned to so many different standards. You can use Minecraft in any subject, in any grade level pretty much, and we'll walk through some of those on the website as well. Similar to what this educator talks in her YouTube video, it builds so many different of those, key hot topic 21st century skill buzzwords like communication and collaboration and creativity. And I think probably the biggest one that's been talked about recently in the last year is coding in Minecraft. And we'll get into that and what that meant for our latest update about a month ago. And just super quick, a lot of people ask me, how can Minecraft be used in the classroom? Like, I don't get it. And so the best example and most simple example I like to use for new users is just think about a student that hates math class. Say you're doing a lesson in fractions, and a student gets to do and learn the same fraction standard that they would have done on a piece of paper, but they get to do it in Minecraft. So imagine walking into a Minecraft world and you see these pillars in front of you, and the board next to the pillar, which is one of the features special for Education Edition, says this pillar represents 1/4. Now you build something that represents 2/4 or 1/2 or something like that. It's just little pieces like that, just a little change of thinking that can be the exact same learning outcome, just in a different environment, which happens to be Minecraft, which a lot of students already love and are super comfortable in. So we have like 15 minutes left. I want to try to get to this pretty quickly. I want to give you guys a walkthrough, oh, there's my Survivor stuff, of our homepage, and just kind of walk you through all of the resources we have on our website, because a lot of people, I think, don't know a lot of this stuff exists. So this is our main website. It's education.minecraft.net. And if you go here to our Get Started button, this is kind of like our Get Started flow, right? It talks about the requirements you need to use Minecraft in the classroom. If you guys didn't know this already, the login you use with Minecraft is your Office 365 education account. That is how you log into Minecraft. I'm assuming since you guys are all on office hours, you all have these, but that is how you log into Minecraft today. If you or your school district don't own Minecraft, everyone can download a free trial just by clicking through this Get Started flow. And then if you don't own it, you can look at purchasing options through licensing, through your EES reseller, or directly from the store for education. And all that info is here. And then it even goes through our best online training and stuff like that. So there's that. We do have this awesome impact page where we've done a lot of research on different things like 21st century skills and STEM and career readiness and stuff like that. These are all downloadable, so you can share them with your school district or school leaders. So class resources. So a lot of trainings that I've been to, teachers are like, oh my gosh, I'm never going to have the time to build all these lessons or build a world because I can barely place a block in Minecraft. I'm a brand new user. And that's what's so great about this is we have 500 lessons built by our team and educators around the world in these awesome subject kits. So if you wanted to go into math and search for lessons there, you can. We also have a search all lessons button. So you can actually filter by grade level, age, and subject area and see what lessons exist. And a lot of these already have worlds attached to them, so you can download the world and modify the lesson if you want at all. But I encourage you guys to go click around here and see what's available. And then coding. So this is the other big piece. So just about a month and a half ago, we released our update that has now coding built into Minecraft. It used to be a companion application. I'll talk a little bit more about that when we get to some PowerPoint slides with some screenshots about what that in-game coding experience looks like. What I wanted to point out is our team has recently come out with elementary and middle school computer science curriculum. It's full-blown. It's around 30 hours of content about using code builder in Minecraft. You can actually click download this curriculum button and you can go fill out your email address and you'll be sent the curriculum. And if anyone is interested in talking to our team and kind of walk through all of the content and maybe go through some implementation strategies, we would be happy to do that. So let me know. And then I wanted to get over to probably the most important thing for the IT people on the call is the support option. So this support button, not only can you download Minecraft directly from here, but it also leads us to our help center, which we have spent a lot of time and effort getting this to where it is today. And what I wanted to show you, there's a couple of different things. There's announcements from our team. I want to go into the knowledge base. There's community conversations, and this looks like a couple of different things. There's product feedback. So we want as much feedback from you guys as possible about how we can make Minecraft better for educators and easier for educators and students to use. There's also technical Q&A. So if you have issues, you can post questions there and other people respond to them. And then I want to show you guys the knowledge base. So for anyone that has Minecraft and has like, oh my gosh, I have no idea where my licenses are, I don't know how to deploy it, you can come here. So this is our Get Started guide, and it walks through all the steps you'll need to deploy Minecraft in your institution. So try it for free, that's the trial. Purchase licenses, and most of you already own Minecraft if you are A3 or A5 schools. So where we want to go is assign licenses. So something that you guys might not know is Minecraft is a store application, and our licenses exist in the Microsoft Store for Education. This guide walks you through how to manage those licenses, how to access them in the store, and different ways to deploy them. There is an auto assign button, and if we have time at the end, I'll have Allison talk a little bit about some updates that might be coming there. You can assign them in Office 365 groups, or of course you can just assign them to individual students or educators that are piloting Minecraft. Then we can get into deployment.
Hey,
so how do you, oh yeah, of course, what's up?
Quick question for you. If they're using School Data Sync to create classroom-based groups, can they use those same groups to assign these licenses?
Yeah, so it works with Office 365 groups, so that should work totally fine. If you had classrooms that you only wanted to give those students in certain teachers' classrooms licenses, you can deploy them just to those groups. Cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. And then just some deployment options, whether you deploy with Intune or SCCM, and whether you're on Mac OS or iOS. Another thing I didn't mention that I probably should have earlier that are supported platforms right now are Win 10, iPad, and Mac OS. So this guide is going to be a lifesaver for everyone. And if you didn't know this exists, please utilize it. It's super searchable as well. So if you search anything here, it'll work great. And the last thing I wanted to show before we get back into the PowerPoint is this submit a request button. So this is direct access to our support team for our Minecraft Education Edition. So you have something that's not working, please just submit a ticket directly here and we will get back to you as soon as possible. Are there any questions so far? Looks like there might be a couple.
I've responded.
Oh, perfect. Okay, great. Just to kind of go over some key projects that our team has finished in the last year or so. We announced Code Builder last year, so you can actually know code in-game with tools like MakeCode and Tinker. And just in our last update, about a month and a half ago or so, we actually announced that Code Builder is now built into the game. It used to be a companion application. So I'll show you what that looks like in a couple slides. We announced an aquatic update with a bunch of standard aligned lessons. And then my favorite one is the chemistry update. If you guys have never played in Minecraft, I highly recommend going into the chemistry tutorial. And there's a bunch of little activities that you can walk through. My favorite one is you actually make a helium balloon with some of the elements and with a crafting table, and then you can attach it to animals and they fly away. So you can like make cows fly or make pigs fly in Minecraft. It's pretty cool. And then just some of the content stuff we're coming out with and have come out with. So I mentioned that computer science curriculum that we have coming out for elementary and middle school. Those are both posted on the website. And then math curriculum as well. I'm not exactly sure of the timeline for this, but we are releasing a bunch of standards aligned lessons for math grades 3 through 5, Common Core math standards. So keep your eye out for that. I would have loved to demo these, but I wanted to just show you some of the updates that happened in our last release, 1.7.1. So there's three main parts. One is we created a library button. So I showed you guys what it looked like on the website to go look at all those lessons, and you can download worlds directly from the website. But now we've actually included a ton of those worlds right into the game. So as you can see over here, we have a chemistry tutorial world. That's where you can make the pigs fly. You can actually import that world into Minecraft right from there. And there's a bunch of other awesome ones as well that you can just go and download and open up and use on your computer. So that's a great one. Another one that has been so helpful for new users is we added these mouse and keyboard controls. So you can actually see if you're on a PC, for example, using a mouse, you can see which keys are moving around. And if you need to place or destroy a block right over here on the right hand side, that actually gives you clues of, which left or right click you should be using to break or place blocks. And for new users, especially educators, this is so helpful, especially if you're playing Minecraft for the very first time or going through one of our tutorials. And so my favorite thing is the coding piece. So like I said, Code Builder used to be a companion application to Minecraft, and we just recently built it into the game. So all you have to do is push C on your keyboard to launch Code Builder. I selected Make Code here, and as you can see, there's a bunch of tutorials you can walk through, and it actually shows you step by step how the block-based coding in Minecraft works. So I have circled here in my little drawing Chicken Rain. I would love to show you this, but you guys should all just go do it yourselves if you can download Minecraft and log in either with your license or your free trial, and go try this out because it's such a cool activity. And when I did it for the first time, I've never done block-based coding before, and it actually, as you can see here, it walks you through step by step what you need to do and why you need to do it. And so this activity, it makes like 100 chickens rain from the sky. It's pretty fun. And then something that a lot of you may like for more experienced computer science users is we actually have a toggle that takes the block-based coding, and then you can click this JavaScript button. So this isn't a tutorial right here. That's why you can't see block versus JavaScript. But if I would have clicked back to the block, this is what you would see. And this is actually the code in JavaScript that you would see directly from the block-based coding that allows those more experienced computer science students to see what that JavaScript code actually looks like and get an idea of how that relates to the block-based coding, which I think is pretty awesome. So what do you do now? I'm assuming you guys all have Office 365 accounts, but that is how you log into the game. So you're gonna need that. And then to deploy Minecraft, so anyone can download Minecraft Education Edition, the app. You can get it from the store. You can download it directly from that download button on our website. But in order to log into the game, you need to have a license assigned to your Office 365 account. And all of that information on license assignment and deploying the software can all be found in that deployment guide that I walked you through directly from our website. But that link will be in this deck as well. And then if any of you guys in your school districts own Minecraft Education Edition through A3 or A5, you are probably eligible for on-site professional development funded by our team. So if you are interested in that, reach out to anyone on your account team, or we can talk about it in the Teams chat as well. If you are interested in on-site PD for educators or your instructional technology coaches or anything like that. If you don't have PD days available or anything like that, we have a great online course called My Minecraft Journey. It's totally on demand. It's around 8 hours, and it walks through a lot of the content and assessment pieces, world management, classroom management, the same kind of stuff we would talk about in on-site training. And we already talked a lot about this support options through our help desk website. But please remember, you can submit a support ticket there. The knowledge base is there. It's searchable. And then if you need anything else at all, you guys know where to find me. I'll be in the team, and I'm happy to help with anything else. I do want to take a minute to talk about some product updates we're looking at doing. Currently, Minecraft Today does not support single sign-on, and that's something Preston and I were talking about yesterday in regards to like Azure Active Directory. So Allison, I don't know if you've already posted it. So we have posted a forms link, I think, directly into the chat, and it has some questions around how you guys do single sign-on, either if you're a one-to-one school district or if you're shared device scenarios. And we would love your feedback as we think more about how we're building these features into Minecraft. So yeah, any other questions, or I guess, you know, anything that I didn't talk about? Does it support modern auth? I do not know what that is.
Yeah, so it's a Windows Store application, so I believe it is modern authentication, modern auth, right? So it's
yes.
ADAL. Yeah.
That's right.
Perfect. The managing licenses via Office 365 groups is not 100% clear. If we do group licensing in the Windows Store, is it only applying the license to that group? So if I add a student at a later date, will they be assigned the license in the store, or do I need to go in and add the group again to process? So right now, this is what our support team has been working on a lot. We don't support dynamic group-based licensing. So I believe that would not be the case, that if you are students are moving in and out of a class, or if you're using school data sync and those changes automatically happen overnight, I don't believe right now that that would be supported in that Minecraft group. I would have to follow up with our support team and see where they were at. They were working with the store on that to see when that could happen. So I will follow up with you on that, because I do not believe that's the case today.
Right. I think the last time that I checked, Susie, was a moment in time snapshot of the group membership. So if you have a dynamic group today and you use that group, it'll take who the current members are, correct, and apply the licenses. But I don't think it will update it later.
Yeah, no, correct. And they said, so auto assign is best if we have licensed it for all students, or auto claim. It depends. So I think, yes, if you want it to be deployed district-wide and you have lots of educators using it for educational purposes, then yes. But I also think if you make the application available to the students without having any training with your educators, students will find the app either from your store that you've made it available in, they'll download it on their own devices, and once one of them figures out they have it, I think a lot of them will. And we want to make sure my goal and our whole team's goal is that it's being used in an educational purpose. We don't want it to be used for fun, or if you got all your homework done throughout the week on a Friday. So I would just be careful about that, however you make apps available for students, if they have one-to-one devices or anything like that. But other than that, yes, I would say the auto claim, auto assign toggle would be the best way and easiest way to deploy those licenses. Yeah, and then Allison posted, we do have a new toggle in the Office 365 Admin Center that could make it easier to assign those licenses. So if anyone is interested in potentially looking at that or helping us out with that, just let us know as well.
Hey, somebody take them up on that so they can go, man, this office hours crew is awesome. They helped us get this rolled out. Just saying. Excellent. Well, thank you very much, Susie. I really appreciate it. This has been fantastic. I hope you guys got the questions answered that you needed. Looks like Nicholas has another one here.
Is that different than the Azure AD group-based assignments of the Minecraft EDU licenses? I do not know. Yeah, you can unmute. I'll mute.
Hey there, this is Allison. So I'm not super familiar on how the Minecraft EDU licenses are managed, to be honest. But this new toggle-based workaround that we've created, yeah, it's to save you all of the work of needing to do group-based assignment from Minecraft separately from all of the other apps that are part of M365. So if you're cool with everybody who has been assigned an O365 A3 or A5 license also having access to Minecraft, at least from a license perspective. I mean, you can always choose to not deploy the app onto the students' devices if you don't want them to have it. But if you want to not have to deal with separate license assignment for Minecraft, then you can just toggle that feature on in the admin center or in the Microsoft Store for Education. And we will just do a back-end check with our Minecraft server when someone tries to log in, and we'll just allow them access to it. So feel free to chime in with any questions you've got on how that works. We're working on like a detailed documentation on best practices for volume license assignment because of a couple of other changes that are coming out in the new year. But that's something we would love to see people try so we can get feedback.
Hey, thanks, Allison. I think that's great. I have a sort of a follow-up question on that. Do you know how that works with group-based license assignment? So the big thing we're trying to help everybody transition to. Yeah, go ahead.
Preston, do you mean the toggle specifically?
Okay, so if you're talking about the toggle specifically and how that works with group-based licensing, so the way we designed that feature is essentially a workaround. So if you have already assigned licenses, group-based assignments or individual assignments in Store for Education, and you go and toggle this feature on, they aren't going to conflict with each other because the way that the toggle feature works is if a student who has already been assigned an O365 A3 or A5 license tries to log into Minecraft Education Edition with their same credentials, our Minecraft server will do a back-end check to make sure that they've been assigned an O365 license, and then we'll allow them into the game. So we won't, if you go into Store for Education and check to see if that student has been assigned a license, they won't be assigned a license, but they'll still be able to access the game. So I know that sounds confusing, but it was the best way we could think of to make a workaround given the constraints of the systems that we have. So there's no conflict there.
Perfect, thank you.
Okay, great. Are there any other questions? Got a little photo. This is what I was referring to, but this doesn't need to be discussed. Okay. Awesome. Thank you, Preston, for the opportunity. I'm really excited. If there's anything that you guys need, please let me know. We're happy to help. So thanks for the opportunity. I'm going to stop recording. And yeah, Preston, thanks so much.